That's the wrong button. There we go. Here we go. Hey, everybody, it's not Tuesday. We're here for a Friday. I'm your host, Jeff Grubb, for the giant Bombcast REVENGEANCE. This week, it's still August on Giant Bomb. And we're going to talk about some horror-themed stuff. That's going to be a draft theme later. We're going to pick we're each going to pick a team of horror game villains and monsters. We'll pit them against one another. Whoever wins, wins. The voice you hear right there is our guest, Emma Fife. Emma, how's it going?
Hi, I'm great. I just, I had one shining moment in Killer Clowns where I got a nose shot on Jeff Grubb.
Yes, you popped my nose. Yes.
That's like really made, that's an accomplishment for today.
Oh, yeah.
Also joining us, Niki Grayson.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I don't know anything about scary guys.
Yeah, but what about scary creatures?
If I listen,
I think we're gonna have to loosen some things up.
Oh,
okay.
I think you put people on the list that upset you, and I bet it has a good chance of winning. Turbo Shawn, do you know about scary guys other than me? Because I'm so spooky.
No, but you know what I do know about, Jeff?
No, please tell me. Waifus?
Blue eyes, white Hello Kitty.
Wow, that's so cute. It's looking Cinnamoroll.
Can you describe what you're holding for audio listeners?
I am holding a Cinnamoroll from Hello Kitty dressed up as the Blue Eyes White Dragon. She's adorable.
Yes.
And Hello Kitty is the Dark Magician.
I know some of those words. All right.
Yeah.
Did you have to eat 2 Happy Meals or did you ask for 2?
No, I bought them like an adult.
Oh, they have them at Happy Meals right now?
Yeah.
So that's what they look like. The kids still have not. The kids have still not successfully acquired any of these yet. So.
Yeah, they're not like super duper high quality. They're just basically like felt kind of molded a little bit to like have some texture and then stuffed. But for $2 a pop is what these are if you just buy them outright. At least at my McDonald's. Like, yeah,
I will have to buy them outright because there's nothing I can eat in McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it to you.
What about apple slices?
I could have apple slices and fries.
Is that an option for Happy Meal? That's most of the Happy Meal at this point.
Most of the Happy Meal now.
Give the nuggets to a friend.
Do you think that this is Yu-Gi-Oh's ghost manifesting since we just discovered Yu-Gi-Oh's dead in Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yes, our most helpful teammate.
Yes, we met Yu-Gi-Oh's ghost, and now they are trying to come back to life through the power of Hello Kitty and McDonald's. How's everybody doing? It was a long week. We were stuck at home. Everyone else got to go have fun in Germany. Did everyone hang in there? How about you, Emma?
Well, I'm just being Don Cheadle in chat says that the McDonald's fries they use beef tallow to fry the fries at McDonald's. So apparently I can't have fries at McDonald's either. To be fair, I don't remember the last time I ate at McDonald's, so...
They also put the apple slices in bacon grease, so yeah.
Well, you know what? R.I.P. my relationship with McDonald's, I guess.
Shawn's right. It's if you I have kids, so I'll just end up going there. That's fine. The smarter thing, just buy these things. A la carte. That's way better. So if you want,
they usually have 2 at a time. So just go once a week. Say, hey, do you guys sell them individually? And if yours does,
I thought you were going to
McDonald's.
eBay or something and buying it from other people.
No, you just buy them at McDonald's.
Yeah, you just walk in and I get my large iced coffee and then 2 of these things for $2 a pop, and I walk out.
Jeez. Okay. Well, of course they account for that. I'm glad that. Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
You can tell because they have a stack of Happy Meal boxes because they put the toys in the boxes, and they have these stack of boxes from all the adults like me who just bought the toy. Didn't want the Happy Meal.
Did you get the box too?
No, and I need to get the box because it's got Yu-Gi space on half the Hello Kitty on the other half.
Yeah, that's good.
We did get the box.
That's so funny. That it's Sanrio and Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's such a weird combination, but it works. Again, Cinnamoroll looks adorable here, doing a little raw face.
Is that?
I got Cinnamoroll socks when I was in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, they're classy. They just have Cinnamoroll, they're those socks that all the Gen Zs wear, the ones that cover your ankles, but they're not like tall crew socks.
Yes.
They just like go up over your ankle bone, which I do like to wear with sneakers because I feel like a lot of my sneakers naturally give me like blisters in that area. So those socks really solve that problem for me. And yeah, there's just Cinnamoroll, little embroidery of Cinnamoroll on that part of the sock. I got it at GU, which is Uniqlo's sister brand. I believe they're opening one in New York, so we'll start seeing them in LA. And the like soon.
You were in Japan. You had some stuff you want to show off. We'll get into that just like right after this. I did discover recently that Gen Z people do have opinions about socks. Like
they're bad. They're bad opinions.
It's weird. I think having any opinions about socks is like we got to get some real problems. But I've discovered I have the wrong socks. I believe I have many no-shows and like ankle socks, and they want
no-shows are not not it anymore.
They want longer socks, but then you don't wear them all the way up. You let them bunch up at the ankle. Is that correct?
Well, yes, and also the kind of socks I was just describing, which like they go over your ankle, but they're not crew socks. So effectively, they're like at the height that you would scrunch your crew socks to.
Okay. All right. So you could do the scrunch the crew, or just have it go up to that point and no further and no less. Okay. All right. Hey, well, I'm not going to do any of that because I know by the time I do it, they'll change their mind.
Exactly.
But hey, fair enough. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't look great with my cargo shorts anyhow. So who knows? All right,
cargo is in though. Like there's cargo pants in stores.
Cargo's back.
Cargo pants are at least. I don't think shorts are.
Who's the lady that was wearing the cargo pants? What was that? Was that opening night live? She had the very cute pink cargo pants that looked great. Yeah, that was pretty excellent. Emma, you went to Japan. You got some goodies. My understanding is like you had like. Your flight got delayed and you we're going to get even more stuff. At that point, your suitcases were stuffed. Like, how did that all go?
But so this, I have to admit, one of the things I'm going to show off is one of the even more stuffs that we got, because so we stayed in SpOoOoOky for most of the time that we were like in Tokyo proper. We were out in Hakone for a while, having a beautiful nature hot springs adventure. And also we got to go on this cool like ropeway car, which totally validates my opinion that we should have that as a means of public transportation over the canyons in Los Angeles. So get on that, LA infrastructure. But we hadn't gone to the book off in Akihabara yet. So if you don't know what book off is, it's this big chain in Japan. It's a big like reseller of video games and books and all kinds of stuff. And when we were at the book off, we did find a Super Mario Kart for Super Famicom. Hey, so we bought that because we thought that was cute. And also like it's pretty beat up, so it was really inexpensive. Like I think it was maybe $15. So that was a cool acquisition. I was very happy because the last time I was at Super Potato in Akihabara, they didn't have this, but this time they did have the really cute pink Famicom cartridges of Super Mario USA.
Yeah,
that is adorable.
They did have an inbox the last time I was there, but that was expensive. And I'm not like really a video game collector. I just like to collect cartridges and boxes that I think are cool and are games that I liked. Like, for example, this very fun Super Smash Brothers Nintendo 64.
Wow, that's great.
Really cute art on it.
Got the art on
it.
Japanese games is always so good.
I spent maybe like 900 yen on this. It was like nothing. If you don't know, like right now, the dollar is really, really strong compared to the yen. So everything in Japan is so affordable. But then my big purchase, this is actually for Gabe, is a Super Mario World inbox.
That was
nice. His big present from our time at Super Potato in
pretty good shape too, it looks like.
That one's in pretty good shape.
I was just wondering, kind of randomly, it was a shower thought of like, I have like Google Translate now, and I can like point it at like signs, and it'll translate for me. Does that make like playing Japanese games? That I mean, obviously, like if it's an action game, something's happened really quick, that'd be difficult. But if I was like to play an RPG, would I be able to translate it enough to understand what's going on? Probably menus like, at the very least, right?
I was gonna say if it's a really like menu based game, then sure, you could definitely do it for the menus.
Okay,
that wouldn't be a great way to play RPGs, I would say, though.
Yeah,
but, like, it wouldn't be a great way to play.
I would say the exact opposite, actually. If something that doesn't have a ton of text but has like Japanese menus, Yeah, I've done that actually. That's you can easily get through.
Okay,
there.
so I was I'm like, I could just point this at the screen and it'll just translate that sign for me. So yeah, of course it would work. Okay, very cool. So back from Japan, what do you miss the most about being there? Was it the food, the vibes? What I mean, you're making a
Public
face.
transportation.
Yeah, public transportation. That is such a good answer.
Yeah.
It's an honest answer.
Their train system in Tokyo is like, I don't think there's a better system of public transportation on the planet. The trains come like every 2 minutes.
LA's got a train.
Okay, but it's 10 minutes between every single train. And so if you have to transfer and you miss it at a time, like good luck, it's going to add an hour to your journey.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem, is that just like the train system in Japan is just it's so good. And then I miss convenience stores.
Right.
Japanese convenience stores are the best.
I'm getting my hopes up because 7-Eleven says they're going to try to make their convenience stores here more like the Japanese ones. I'm getting my hopes up. I hope they succeed.
Yeah, I really, really hope so.
Yes, fingers crossed. That's right. All right.
Yeah.
End of the week. I want to just do a quick check-in with everybody. Anyone else have anything else before we do our draft, or should we just get into it? All right.
I've never played a video game before.
Well, I don't think that's going to hurt you here. I think.
Well, no, it's like not even like attached to this specific task. I just am realizing
in
that
general, you've never played a video game.
I just don't think I know what these things are.
Yeah.
And that's hard for me because you guys keep talking about them, and I just don't.
Yeah, I probably should just shut up here at some point and just talk about something else. I mean, hey, football's almost back. We're really close to that.
Football's almost back.
Oh, God, we need to pivot away from that.
No, football's
Jeff.
almost back, baby. The NWSL season starts today. Everybody's back. Everyone's back from the Olympics. Sports are happening.
Sports are back. Yeah.
Jeff, you ever heard about this thing called Pokemon by any chance?
You mean Pokemon?
Yeah, as you incorrectly
Pokemon?
because you're white.
Pokemon. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, World Championships happened over the weekend. I just want to hear that.
Yeah.
They announced the next two back-to-back in California and then San Francisco.
Nice.
So
I'll be there.
There you go. You're going to be
plans?
there. I'm going to be there. Jan's going to be there. We're all going to go out. They find some nasty boys and hang out some Pokemon.
I'm going to win Worlds.
Wow.
You're going to win Worlds.
The only thing that was stopping you is it
never-
wasn't in your town. So now that it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Right,
there.
yeah, now you have no excuse.
Yeah.
I appreciate that Niki knows that they changed it so you have to be like top 128 in the world in order to qualify for Worlds. So it's very impressive that you're going to go all around the globe to all these different events to be the best you can be.
Yes.
And playing the World Championships.
This
And then
is
I'm going to,
Pokemon the card game, correct?
It's all of them, right?
It's all of them.
All of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they have different, basically divisions, I guess you could say, for the card game, the video game, and then the side games like Go and Unite.
Oh, I was going to ask if there's Unite. Because
Yeah.
Vitelli this morning was talking about how everyone who plays Unite is 9.
Correct.
So, like, do I get slotted into the 9-year-olds bracket?
No,
the
so they have
9-year-olds are
aged.
they have age brackets. I was going to say,
age division,
no,
yeah.
Nikki, the 9-year-olds are all in a much higher bracket than you.
I would
they're all like
love
platinum.
to see a 9-year-old kick Niki's ass on stream. No, it is juniors, seniors, and masters. So it's roughly like up to like 12, and that's like.
Is there a senior league, like actual senior league, like not senior, but like senior as in like I'm older than 40,
senior.
like me senior, yeah.
Yeah,
No, you'd be in masters with me, so I could kick your ass.
Damn it! All right, never mind.
They
I'm
should
not
add
interested.
an old person's.
Yes. Yeah.
They should.
Geriatric
Yeah.
Pokemon category.
We have a couple competitive sports people on the show today. I thought I would ask you about something that happened during Worlds.
Okay.
Please.
So it was during the TCG, in a top 8 match. So this is on stream, like very big match, like tens of thousands of dollars on the line. It's very important. And so this guy defeats the other guy he's playing against, and 2-0. It kind of wasn't even close.
Mm-hmm.
After he wins, he like does a jerk off motion into the camera.
Oops.
Because he's like 20 and is a kind of an idiot. After that, they do a winner's interview. They're like, yeah, dude's moving on to top 4 and everything like that. And after they come back from sort of like a commercial break, they're like, yeah, actually, that guy won't be moving on to top 4.
Weird.
So what they did, and this is where it gets interesting. Obviously, you need punishment for doing that, for doing like an obscene gesture
Yeah.
At a family-friendly event.
At a family-friendly
Any
event,
sporting event, yeah.
Yeah. What they did was instead of like giving him a fine, instead of even disqualifying him, know what they did?
Killed, publicly
They
executed.
chopped off his hand.
I can't do that
They
anymore.
killed him right there.
Big Pikachu ain't having this anymore. Instead, they reversed the match that just happened. So the official record shows that he got 2-0'd instead of
That's
throwing
great.
his opponent.
Oh, interesting.
So this other guy then moves on to top 4 and top 2 and top 1. He wins the world championship.
No way!
So
The
this
jerk
guy
off
got-
hand motion that changed
oh
history.
my god.
The jerk off motion that changed history. Yeah, he goes on to win the whole thing. So we're like,
Wow.
oh, that's a weird situation
That's
to
awesome.
get eliminated from the tournament and then win the whole thing.
I mean-
I was just wondering how you
Dang.
feel about this whole like basically rewriting
That's
history.
great.
It's an asterisk, right? I would put an asterisk on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
I
it
think
feels
it's like,
awkward.
I think I mostly feel that people should go home knowing who won a thing,
Sure.
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And like, because they were able to make that decision fast enough,
Mhm.
I think it's totally fine. Don't
Yep.
make a jerk
Okay.
off
Yeah.
motion at the Pokemon event.
Right.
That's on you, bud. Like, sorry, that's on you.
Common
Of
sense.
all
just think
teams to like
It's so
do that,
funny
yeah.
that like you could have either like just disqualified him on the spot or like given him a penalty going to the next round.
Yeah.
But no, you were like, actually, we're gonna say that you didn't win.
Yeah, that
Yes.
you lost.
It's not what they would do in any professional sport, but
Right.
they would probably fine. They might disqualify
Well,
and then say
they
that the
take-
other person, but I don't think they would reverse the decision after.
Yeah,
it
and
happened.
like on was it tag team shouts, Andrew Mahone and friends doing a Pokemon podcast over there. He was like, yeah, like, you know, NFL would never do that. They fine players all the time
Right.
in like big sporting events like this, but they're not gonna like say, oh well, you know, fourth quarter halfway through, well, the team's gotta get off the field, we're done here. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
so there's two examples that I have for you. In F1, they do this shit all the time. Like very frequently, well, not very frequently, but a couple of times this season, this happened at the last race in Spa. NASCAR or F1, George Russell won the race. Everyone saw him win the race. And then like an hour later, they were like, his car was too light, actually. So everything you saw that didn't happen, he didn't even actually drive the car. They disqualified him entirely. And then the guy that came in second won the race.
okay.
So only 19 cars technically finished the race. At the Olympics in the men's soccer tournament, in the one of the first games, I think it was Morocco and Argentina ? There was a penalty called during the game, or not called during either one of these. Either the penalty was called during the game or the penalty was not called during the game. They finished the game. Everyone went home. The IOC afterwards was like, actually, we were wrong. Everybody get back on the fucking bus. And then everyone had to get back on the bus and they played like 8 minutes more.
Wait,
of soccer.
really?
They took the goal off the board and then they played 8 more minutes of soccer. And then that was the end
love
of
that.
the
I
game.
love
That's
that.
wild.
So like there's precedent.
Okay.
Sure,
But-
it's like a variation on like how do we solve a problem, and like there's no right answer here. I think there's things that feel the least intrusive, and this is not the least intrusive, but also it's not that big a deal. Sure, the guy that lost won. I don't know, do a crotch chop instead of a jerk off hand motion. You could just say I'm doing the thing Waluigi
Yeah.
does in Mario Soccer. Like you're fine there.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things you
Yeah,
could have got
clearly
away with.
that would be okay. Nah, yeah, like everyone's in agreement. Like, yeah, you just did something you shouldn't have done. It's just the weirdness of like the rewriting of the bracket right there. It felt
It's,
so
it's part of what makes
bizarre.
sports fun, though. It's like at a certain point, it's like it's humans and it's messy, and you got to figure it out. And having a bunch of arbitrary rules makes it like, oh yeah, that's why we're doing this in the first place.
Bureaucracy does find a way
Yes.
to get involved.
100%.
Exactly.
All right, I think that'll do it for that opening segment. Let's just get into it. I got a draft board here, and
Okay.
what we're gonna do is first say the teams. I'm gonna be Jeff Rhymes with Death. There's Emma Knife.
Okay.
Tomb Shawn.
not your best work, but
No,
all right.
Necro Niki.
That's great.
Yeah, I think that works. Okay.
Sweet.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the horn. We'll do a snake style draft, and let's pick 5 each. Does that sound right? That's
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so what kind of characters are we doing?
Right.
In this
yeah, we
here
can lay the
draft
groundwork
today,
here.
Jeff?
I
Yeah.
think like if they
It's
are
August, so we're
It's
doing
August,
something
right?
spooky.
August.
I think
Okay.
if they are a primary villain or
okay.
or like someone you kill in a horror game,
Okay.
or something that chases you in a horror game, I think
Okay.
all of that would count. So
Okay.
I don't
What
know.
about like licensed horror games, like the Evil Dead game?
Let's go with no Goku's.
Okay.
No
So,
Goku.
no
Okay.
Goku rule. So
Okay.
originates
Must come
in
from a video
gaming primarily.
Okay.
Obviously, we can have a conversation about it if you want to bring something up, though. So
Sure.
Okay.
And
feel free
then
to
we're
voice it.
saying only horror games, no like spooky characters from otherwise non-horror games.
I think we should open it up
Let's
to
open it up.
characters that could be construed as scary,
I
but may
am-
not live in a scary video game.
That
That's
sounds
what
great
I
to me.
think is gonna help me and Nikki out.
Yeah.
I honestly, it'll
Maybe.
help me too. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. With that in mind, let's just go here. I'm not going to go first, so we'll go in that order. Emma, you start us off, and then we will snake back and forth.
Okay. I'm gonna take Albert Wesker.
Damn it!
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. All right, Albert Wesker. Okay, let me do this real quick. All right, up next is Tomb Ocean.
Now you see, I'm gonna do something extremely out of character for me, Jeff, and I'm
You're gonna pass?
go for the horny crowd, and
Weird.
I'm gonna say,
Oh,
Lady
you're gonna do Lady
Dimitrescu.
Dimitrescu. Yeah.
That's really good.
Resident Evil Village, yes.
That's good. That's good. I like it.
DI, I believe,
Okay.
and another I. Dimitrescu.
Demi.
Is that right?
You know, you're getting there, but like, what if Tresk was the ending instead of Streku?
Draku.
Dimitra. Oh
You're
yeah,
gonna do
look at
great
that.
at this spelling
There
bee
we
next
go.
week.
That looks
Shadow
better.
cheat.
There
Yes,
you go.
Dimitrescu. Hey, listen. Okay, Necro Nikki, your choice.
What's the lady in PT?
PT lady.
PT lady.
There's a lady in PT.
The lady behind
that's
you.
the ghost lady. She
If we have a
follows
name
you.
for it, we could do that, but I'll put PT lady in
Sure.
parentheses
Anyone
at
know?
least. Lisa?
Her
it
name
Lisa?
is Lisa. I'm being told her name is Lisa.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
How are we doing this snake style if you didn't go yet?
Well, Nikki will go twice now. Or no,
Yeah,
I'll go twice because
You'll
I'll be
go
the last
twice.
one.
Yeah.
Well,
twice,
just
yeah.
move your column. Like,
Yeah,
to
I'll
the
do that.
right.
Hang on, let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Let me do that right now. I hit X and then move it over.
Oh,
And that should be good. I think that looks good. Yes, that looks good. Okay. I will go with Pyramid Head.
Oh, that's a great pick.
That's a good one.
I think my
Mario
understanding is
Party,
those
yeah.
freaks like
From
Pyramid Head.
Did you say from Mario Party?
Yeah.
Yes, from Mario Party. Okay, no Goku's rule, so that one immediately is out. Why am I doing that? Do people care? I'll go with. I think at this point it might be better to go with Mr. X. I'm gonna go with Mr. X from Resident Evil 2.
That's good.
Okay, I feel like that has me covered on those types now. I feel I have that market cornered. This means it goes back to Nikki.
Frederick Fazbear.
Oh,
Dang
good
it.
choice. That's a great choice.
How do I spell Fazbear?
F-A-Z
Just
bear.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Sean.
All right. Well, this is one of the reasons I wanted to like bend the rules a little bit. I would like to pick Gengar, Jeff.
Okay.
Ooh,
I like
that's
that.
a good one.
Is that
Spooky scary ghost there.
Gengar?
Nailed it. Yep.
All right, cool. Emma Knife.
I'm gonna take the Dark Presence from Alan Wake.
Okay. Dark
That's good.
Presence. I'm gonna give you Alan Wake there. You get to go again.
Oh, you're right. I do get to go again. Oh, what was his name? Wait, hold on. This is like not a serious one probably, but I think it's good. I'm gonna. What was his character's name? I was like, I'm just gonna take Rami Malek from Until Dawn.
That's great.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Josh, that's his name.
Josh.
Right.
Josh.
I was gonna say you put Josh and then the rest in parentheses, maybe.
Rami Malek.
I like it better
Like
as
that
Rami
better?
Malek from Until Dawn, parentheses Josh.
Okay.
Josh.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Let's see. Here. Yep, Shawn.
Immediately running out of ideas here. I'm gonna go with King Boo
Shit.
from Luigi's Mansion.
I was like, that was going to be my deep cut.
Oh, that's good.
Really
That's good.
All right, Nikki.
What if it's a class of guys?
I'll throw it out there.
The Flood
I think
from Halo. Does that count?
I kind of think it
Yeah.
probably should count. Yeah, because that's like it's a collective too, right? Like
They're all
'cause-
one guy.
the initial pitch was like villains and creatures. So
Right.
and that's a spooky character from non-spooky game. I think that counts. Yeah.
Okay. I'm also like running out of ideas. I got some ideas, but I'm like not sure if that's like going to get me anything new here. I'll do it since none of you've done it. I'll do Nemesis. I know it's kind of similar to what I have so far, but I think,
Nemesis and Historics are a similar category, I would say.
Yeah, I just didn't want to double up, but
yeah, I'm kind of. I think hitting Resident Evil people will be helpful still.
Okay.
All right. Let me see here. Nope, that's still no Goku.
What is that girl's name? Bug.
Slender Man is Goku, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
copy
Slenderman's.
pasta.
that's a rough one.
That's
'cause I feel
a
like
hard
no
one.
one really knew him until the game, so that's a little.
We can.
Really?
We can do one chat. Do a poll for chat. Let them be the judge on it. Judge, you are acting as judge on this one, chat.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, we leave it up to chat. Sure.
Yeah. Slender Man of Goku. That's that
Slender
sentence has
Man
been
of
said
Goku.
before. I guarantee it. Okay. Let's
Okay,
see.
Slenderman
Ooh, that's a
allowed.
close
It's
poll.
very close.
Let me take a look at the poll. Ooh, it looks like yes is pulling it.
Oh,
Wow.
it's,
Mm.
yeah,
Hold out,
it's
I
leaning
think.
towards.
I'm not
yes,
voting.
leaning.
I'm not voting.
Yeah, I will not sully the
Yeah,
democracy.
the sanctity.
Okay, I
voting.
think yes is on your side.
All right, I'm gonna take Slender Man then.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. This sends it back to Nikki.
The scary train from that one game.
Charlie, Choo Choo
Choo
Charlie.
Choo Charlie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like Final Fantasy VI. What?
I was like, Final Fantasy VI?
I'm really scratching the depths here. I'm gonna go with Nikki took a collective, so I'm gonna take a collective. I had to look up what they're called. The Necromorphs from Dead Space.
Yeah, it's definitely one I was thinking about.
That's a
yes.
good one.
I'm gonna give you Dead Space in there. I think
Thank
that
you.
will
Yeah,
help
that'll
you.
probably help.
All right.
People go, the Dead Space dude, sure.
Emma, I think these last two choices.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take Salazar from Resident Evil 4
Yeah.
Right. Oh wow, good one.
with the hat, obviously. I'm very sad they got rid of his hat in the Resident Evil 4 remake. What do I want to do for my last one? I mean,
Yeah, I'm like, it's gonna be tough. My last one, I'm not exactly sure where to go.
yeah, that's how I feel too. I already took Rami Malek and Until Dawn. I'm just
Such a good pick.
so good. I was like, I really want a woman, but like the Dark Presence does actually possess a woman in Alan Wake, so
Right.
I like sort of have a woman on my
That counts.
team. That counts.
Oh man,
You know what?
I have
I'm
a
just
good one
gonna-
if you guys will let
I'm just gonna pick the ghosts, from Phasmophobia. Just the ghosts.
Okay.
Phasmophobia.
honestly,
Phasmophobia
that's
ghost.
really good. I think Phasmophobia. I'm sounding it out and hoping it's right, or is it Phasmophobia?
It might be Phasma.
Yeah, that's.
I think it's Phasma.
I think it's
yeah.
Phasmophobia. Okay. All right. That's Emma's list set. We'll read it off here in a second. Don't worry, audio listeners. We'll catch you up. Shawn. He's thinking.
There's a couple I could go with.
I'm in.
I'm like, there's like two that I'm looking at right here that I jotted down real quick. They're like Normie City, and then the third one that is like really
Normie
specific
City
crowd. Yeah. I'm like, I'm also thinking there's still Resident Evil characters to be had. I'm thinking,
it is. Apparently, it is phasmophobia.
Okay.
Phasmophobia.
Yeah, and honestly, looking at it longer, I looked at it, the more it looked incorrect. So.
I was like, I need to look at my Steam library.
Yeah.
I mean, let me look at your list. How are the rest of you doing?
What's happening over here?
Yeah.
How crazy can I get?
Well, while he's thinking,
Nikki's...
I'll just to catch people up. I have Pyramid Head, Mr. X, Nemesis, Slenderman. Nikki has Elisa, the PT lady, Freddy Fazbear, the Flood, and Choo Choo Charlie, parentheses train. Shawn has Lady Dimitrescu, Gengar, King Boo, and the Necromorphs from Dead Space. And Emma Knife's list is Albert Wesker, very good choice. The Dark Presence from Alan Wake. Rami Malek from Until Blood, parentheses Josh, Salazar, parentheses with hat, brackets Resident Evil 4, and then Ghost, parentheses Phasmophobia.
Okay, I think I am just going to double down. I'm going to pick Jack Baker from Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, he had to be chosen at some point, so yes. That's the Resident Evil 7, like the head of the family.
The guy who's constantly messing with you in Resident Evil 7.
Right. All right, Nikki, last pick.
Do WWE wrestlers count as Gokus?
Yes.
Yeah,
very much.
Those are Gokus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you cannot pick the Undertaker.
That's really good.
That's literally what I was going to say.
That's really good.
Pick, but
shit.
Yeah, John Cena is just Goku.
Just Goku. Yeah. Okay. Creepers Minecraft.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, that is good. Really going for the kids here.
All right. Yeah. Psycho Mantis is spooky enough, right?
I'm
okay with throwing this to chat again and letting them decide. I feel like this one they could easily say no to. So,
yeah, chat. What do you think?
I would just say that I don't think it's strong enough to waste a pick on.
Okay. Listen, I don't need your advice.
Okay, let me put it this way. I think there is a more suitable Metal Gear villain, but if this is what you want to go with, I won't say
This is what I want to go with because I haven't played enough Metal Gear to know the difference. So,
which is okay. You know, in that situation, I would be okay with it.
Dry Bones is pretty good too when shipping. No more suggestions in chat, even though it's my last pick. All right, are we okay with me picking Psycho Mantis, or do we want to go to the chat?
Okay. No. That's completely fine with me. I just think it's a bad pick.
Yeah, that's completely fair. I needed a bad pick after all my really strong ones.
Great character.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's. Are we ready to read off our lists? Why don't we start with you, Emma? Go ahead, read your full list.
Okay, so my full list consists of Albert Wesker, the overarching antagonist of many a Resident Evil story. We also have the Dark Presence, an omnipresent evil that possesses people from Alan Wake. Then we have Josh from Until Dawn, who is the brother seeking vengeance for the accidental death, he thinks, of one of his sisters in the midst of a truly cruel and elaborate prank. Then I have Ramon Salazar from Resident Evil 4. He's a dandy little gentleman who sometimes wears a hat. And then the ghosts of Phasmophobia, who are ever present and in need of identification. Yeah. Iconic. They're iconic.
I like that you made it closing arguments. That's good. Shawn, your turn.
Okay, so I picked up Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village. In my eyes, the OG ghost of video games. Gengar, everyone loves him.
I love Gengar.
Sort of represents ghosts.
I was gonna say you don't even. That's no Boo, but then you also have
maybe even more than the Boos. Which, speaking of, I picked the Boo himself, King Boo from the Luigi's Mansion series, and now just Mario in general. I have not played this series outside the first game, so the Necromorphs, I believe, are just the Dead Space enemies throughout the series. And then, welcome to the family, son, Jack Baker from Resident Evil 7. He's going to take you for a ride.
Nikki, you go now.
I picked the PT lady from PT, who I learned today is named Lisa. Frederick Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's, the Flood from Halo, Choo Choo Charlie, the train from Choo Choo Charlie, I think is the name of the video game.
And the train.
And the train and the creepers from Minecraft.
I went with Pyramid Head because I think people want to have sex with him. I picked Mr. X because I think people want to have sex with him. Nemesis, very, very creepy and iconic, I think. I don't know if it's the strongest of my other picks, but Slender Man for the children. And then Psycho Mantis, because I thought it was a pretty creepy character. And also a name recognition. I just think when people see a name they recognize, they vote on these lists. Now, people ask about the criteria. I don't think we should say what's the scariest. I just say pick your favorite, right?
Just pick your favorite list.
Just pick your favorite list.
I think what overall. You think is the strongest team. You know, like if these guys were teaming up.
If you want to make that argument, you can. But that people don't have to vote that way.
Okay,
if you think that helps your case, I think you're allowed to make that argument.
I think it helps my case. Okay. If we're talking about just like
we're usually just like the list you like the best.
A crew of villains. Who are going to hatch an effective plan.
But people are going to vote however they want to vote. And I think people are going to interpret this however they want. So if you want to appeal to the people that are voting for that, I think that's completely open.
That's what I'm saying.
Shawn, we just do a quick poll here in chat, get people ready for it. Does that sound good?
Someone already did a poll. I think we may have to do another poll.
Yeah, just refresh that. Yeah, let's start it over. Because now that we laid the ground rules and everyone had a chance to say their closing arguments,
I too early.
Yeah, no worries.
I can grab this one.
And then
because I already have it typed out.
Okay, is it ready to go? Because we can tell people when. Because it goes pretty fast.
In 3, 2, 1.
The polls are open. Get in there, everybody.
Wow.
Vote for your favorite. All right.
Wow.
Cool.
What is the Mount Rushmore out of here, real quick, everybody? Is it?
Wesker for sure.
Wesker for sure.
I think it's Pyramid Head.
I think Pyramid Head too. Yeah, I would have taken Pyramid Head if I'm sure anybody would have taken Pyramid Head if you hadn't.
Rami Malek, of course.
Yeah.
just because it's Rami Malek's face. He's not even like really the primary antagonist. He just is like
the
one of the antagonists.
are really.
Yeah.
Which I think, that does remind me. Like, did you guys end up with any picks that you didn't go with like I did?
Oh no! What do you have? What did?
Because I was thinking like the other normie picks I wrote down quick were the Boomer from Left 4 Dead.
I was definitely thinking of Left 4. I was thinking I was going to do the Witch from Left 4 Dead, but I just didn't. I don't know how strong that is these days.
I thought I would throw you
this was tight, y'all.
A curveball with Joel from The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought about that because I was thinking about Abby, and then I was like, I don't really think Abby's the antagonist.
Abby's the hero of The Last of Us now.
I don't think Abby's really the antagonist.
And the really obscure one, not super obscure, like people have known, but I was thinking Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club.
Okay.
That's obscure, so I didn't know if I should go with that one. Yeah, I think Jack gave me a...
Damn, Monica is a really good idea.
Yeah.
From Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scariest character I can think of.
Actually, it's Russ who's the villain.
Russ is clearly the villain.
100%.
Yeah. All right. I believe we have the results. Why don't we start, Shawn, go work your way from the bottom up. Build some tension, I guess.
Okay, so in 4th place, this is a very close poll.
It's a really close vote.
Yes,
by the way, way closer than we've ever
margin
had.
Of error, I would say even. Margin
raising
of error.
Their arms.
Anyone in 3rd or 2nd could have just as easily as won. Margin of error, who knows? We don't even trust these results.
Yeah, raising their arms in victory for their 4th place win. Yes. Necro Niki. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then I would like to point out, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place are all separated by 1 vote each. So these were very close.
Mm-hmm.
And then Niki wasn't far behind. But in 3rd place is Emma Knife.
Yes, thank you
done.
To everybody who believed in me and the power of sunglasses.
And as ABC points out, you both did better than Mike Minotti, which is
we beat Mike.
Yep,
no points on the board there. Which means that 2nd place, and therefore not the winner.
Actually, do you want to just say who the winner is between us two then?
No, I want to point out that 2nd place is specifically like worse than 3rd in a lot of ways. Because it's like you didn't win. You didn't get the goal. 2nd place is Jeff rhymes with death, which means that your winner is Toombo Shawn.
It doesn't even really rhyme with death. It's a near.
Yeah, I was thinking like the whole time I was leading up to that, I'm like, wait, what rhymes with death?
It doesn't really rhyme with death.
Grubb?
Yeah, blue screen of Jeff I think is close enough or something like that, so Jeff, I'll do that. But okay.
I'm not sure
Again,
if
very
I
close. Good
understood
list,
the
everybody.
assignment because I was like ready to make an argument for how my team was going to accomplish world domination.
I think some people do read it that way. So I think that, I mean, listen, you were right there.
I was close. Yeah, I was right there. I was right there.
But congratulations, Shawn. Well done on your win.
As
on your
Mikey
victory.
O'Leary points out in the chat, I need to make sure not to jerk off into the camera, or you will.
please.
No, do it. Do it.
Yeah. You'll take.
Oh, no, if we reverse it, that means Niki wins.
Yes.
So.
Yay!
All right, let's get out of here. Let's get to our weekend. Niki, Emma, Shawn, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Seriously, I appreciate all the help this week. It was a lot of fun.
You.
I think we crushed. We crushed August, and August can like spill over to some of these other weeks, but we'll come back with more scary games in October, obviously.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, I mean, August being over means it's time. It's time for B Week is upon
Protect the
us.
hive.
Let's go. Protect the hive, everybody. Go into B mode. You know what that means. Stingers out for bees. We're going to be back next week with B Week all week. Shawn, you are keeping that list of stuff we talked about, right?
Oh, yeah, I got a list. If someone's like, play this B game, it's on a list. No guarantees we'll play it, but maybe we'll do like a grab bag UPF. I have this. I have my own segment where if you don't let me play this, I'm leaving the site. So, you know, get ready for that.
Okay, I love it. That's perfect.
Good stretch,
All right, so we'll be back with B Week next week. Most of the crew should be back next week. And then, as I said earlier, PAX coming up very soon. So next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, if you're going to be in Seattle, many of us will see you there. All right, let's get out of here, everybody. Until next time, have a good one. Take care of yourself, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
We won.